Hi there, this is Chris, Chaplain of Cap Motolegends. Today I'm going to talk to you about a laminated suit, a laminated adventure suit from Bering. It's called the Zephyr suit. And don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. The Bering Zephyr is definitely fashioned in the mould of an adventure jacket. Now, adventure jackets tend to sit a little bit longer. You normally have large flat pockets down below. They will have prominent vents. Most will come with an adjustable waist belt of some sort. On all these scores, the Zephyr comes up trumps as an adventure jacket. The other thing that for some people marks the Zephyr out as an adventure jacket is that it comes with a laminated membrane. Now, here at Motolegends, that's not our definition of an adventure jacket, but many people think that an adventure jacket should have a laminated membrane because a laminated membrane gives you what's known as direct to body venting. But even though it's not our definition, it is Klim's definition, so on one level, who are we to argue? Now, the membrane on the Zephyr is a two-layer membrane, and it's actually Bering's own membrane. By and large, here at Motolegends, we're not fans of non-Gore-Tex laminated garments because they are simply more prone to failure. But if you're not a high mileage rider, if you don't ride in all conditions, then the Zephyr may well work perfectly for you. Plus, Bering does make pretty reliable gear, it has to be said, so we should perhaps give them the benefit of the doubt. As a jacket, the Zephyr's got all the features you would expect and probably more than you could expect at this kind of price point. It's rated A under EN 17092. It's got level 1 armour in the shoulders and in the elbows, a pocket for a back protector. Inside the jacket, you get a fairly standard hollow form fibre thermal lining. It's not a destination jacket, so you can't wear it off the bike, but it will undoubtedly take the edge off a cold day, off a cooler day. For airflow, you get these two vents here on the chest. They're covered with these flaps here, so I don't think they're going to be the most effective vents we've ever come across. I don't think a lot of air is going to get into the jacket through these flaps. You do get an exhaust vent here along the back of the jacket just below the neck. Now, one of the things that we really like about the Zephyr are these adjustable straps here. Those straps are going to enable you to cinch the jacket in the summer when you're not wearing anything underneath to keep the jacket nice and tight so it doesn't flap in the wind. In the winter, if you've got more layers on, you can then undo the jacket a little bit, put a bit more volume inside the jacket. At the hem of the jacket, you get some zipped gussets, and I think these are important on a longer jacket, on an adventure jacket, because if you didn't have those when you sat on the bike, it would tighten up around the lap. When you've got these zipped gussets, it just allows the jacket to splay a little bit more on the bike. At the ends of the sleeves, you've got zips and Velcro flaps. They're going to enable you to get the cuff of a glove inside the sleeve. Jacket's got 3 external pockets. You've got another 2 on the inside. The collar is lined with neoprene. That's there both for comfort because neoprene is comfortable against the skin, but it will also stop the rain running down the helmet. What happens is in heavy rain, the helmet runs down, rain runs down the helmet and tries to get into the jacket. The neoprene will absorb that rain. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with the spec of this jacket. It's got to be said that it's no rucker, but then neither is the price. At £350, the Zephyr is amazingly well priced. It looks the part and it's got lots of bells and whistles. There is a matching pant that zips into the Zephyr jacket, but therein lies a slight issue. The pants look great, but they only come in 1 leg length, as is usual for Bering. In fact, it's not just usual, Bering never make more than 1 leg length in their technical trousers. You can adjust the length of the trouser. You can fold over the hem and then there are Velcro strips inside, so that holds the extra material in place. But it's a slightly cockamamie system, and what it doesn't do, it doesn't account for the fact that with a shorter trouser, the armour should be higher. So you can shorten the leg, but the armour is going to stay in the same place. So we don't think that system works satisfactorily. But there is another issue with this trouser. This is supposedly an adventure suit, but the leg of the trouser is too narrow to accommodate any kind of off-road or adventure boot. In fact, we spoke to the importer about this and they reckoned that they had managed to find an adventure boot that did go inside the trouser of this, but we reckon that if you've got any kind of boot with even the slightest shin plate or any boot with buckles on, you can more or less forget it. It leads us to the slightly patronising conclusion that our friends across the channel know how to make an adventure suit look the part, they just haven't quite worked out yet how to make it play the part. I have to say that I'm not sure that for most people it's going to be a major problem. This is not a real adventure suit certainly by our definition. I don't think anyone's going to be riding off-road in this suit. I don't think many people are going to be crossing a desert in it. So I'm not sure that many people are going to wear this suit with a set of adventure boots. I think some people may try to wear it with touring boots, but I think more likely probably a lot of people are going to wear it with ankle boots. Personally, we would wear the Zephyr jacket with a pair of single layer jeans, and we think it's the way to go. It's a much more versatile and easier way of living with the jacket. You get to your destination, you take the jacket off, and then you're an utterly free agent. You can walk around in just the jeans. So whilst we are not fans of the pants particularly, they are not inexpensive. They are £300. So that's not a lot of money to pay for a laminated pant. You put the pants and the jacket together, you've got a suit for £650. One's got to say, there's a lot for the money. Well, I hope you found that interesting. If you'd like to see more Bering gear or more adventure outfits, visit the website motolegends.com. If you want to learn more about this suit in particular, then if you click on one of the links on the screen, sometimes they're up there, sometimes they're down there, that will take you directly to the relevant page on the website. When you're there, you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail, you can check on availability, and obviously you can buy the outfit there and then if you so wish. Now, when you buy from us, we try to make the process simple, straightforward and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on any item of protected wear that you buy from us. Returns are totally free, and what's more, we give you a full 12 months in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have the best price promise in the business. Now, John Lewis was rightly famed for its never-knownly undersold price promise, but here at Motolegends we go one stage better. If you can find anyone selling anything that we sell at a price that is lower than ours, we will beat that competitor's price by a full 10%. Now, there are a few terms and conditions associated with what we call the price beat. Nothing particularly onerous, I assure you, but if you are going to attempt to price beat us, I suggest you go over to the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. If in the future you'd like to see bulletins from us about new products, then go to the website. At the top of every page there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there. Within seconds you'll be in business. In future you'll receive our bulletins. If however you prefer to get your information videographically, that is to say in this form, then we'd be simply delighted if you wanted to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below. Finally, I'd like to make mention of our fabulous little shop here at Motolegends. We're based about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. And as I've suggested, the shop has a small footprint, but it is attached to our warehouse where we have more than £4 million worth of stock arranged over 3 floors. Technically, that makes this the second largest motorcycle apparel shop in the UK. But we'd like to think that we are far more than just the amount of merchandise we have here in the building. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. And when you come to see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee, or we'll serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to sample one of our delicious motorcycle-shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.